with Shaun Smith of Massillon, Ohio. Michael Lovato in the red and blue singlet from Breast Mesa High School, a three-time state champion in New Mexico, and also third as a freshman. And Shaun Smith of Massillon Perry High School, Super 25 high school this year in my USA Today ratings. And he was the Division I state champ in Ohio this year and a three-time state place winner.
Both wrestlers very aggressive, typical of 103-pounders, but Lovato is just a little bit exceptional with his speed and his change of direction, so Smith's going to have to figure a way to slow that down and take the moves that he wants.
Shaun Smith was the 103-pounder for the United States team in the Dapper Dan Wrestling Classic sponsored by the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, which was wrestled here in Pittsburgh 2 weeks ago. And Smith registered a victory for the United States over his Pennsylvania opponent, Eric Kelly of Nazareth, by a score of 9-4. The two wrestlers, as you might expect here in the first match of the finals, still trying to feel each other out a little bit.
Great quality of Shaun Smith is Lovato's beating on the head, trying to open up that stance. And if you notice, Rob, he's not going anywhere. He's staying focused, staying in his good stance, and then countering.
No doubt these are probably the two best senior 103-pounders in the country this year, and you're seeing why. Great stances, great position, and it's going to take a quality shot in order to finish something here. We're under 15 seconds left here in the first period and still no score between Michael Lovato of New Mexico on the left in the red and blue singlet and Shaun Smith of Massillon, Ohio in the blue. Final seconds ticking down in the first period, and almost a spin behind by Shaun Smith, but no points.
Lovato a little overextended on that ankle pick, just kind of lost it for a second, and Smith picking up on it.
Shaun Smith deferred the choice for the start of the second period. If you get the choice on the referee's flip for the second period, you can either take the bottom, top, or neutral position, which is both starting on the feet, or you can defer the choice to your opponent, which means that you'll get your choice for the start of the third period. Michael Lovato taking the choice, he'll choose down and he'll try for the escape to try to open the scoring.
Lovato with a quick stand, turn, quick escape.
1-0 now in favor of Michael Lovato on the very fast escape. Just started the second period here in the 103-pound match. And Michael Lovato started the score with this escape.
This is a few times now Lovato's taken him into a front headlock series. Evidently something he feels he can work on Smith. Once again, Smith very disciplined with his stance and just looking for that opening.
Our main official for this 103-pound match is Brian Manzi. Fred Ambrose is the assistant official, and we've worked with one official on the mat throughout these championships, but now with the finals and the obvious importance of these championship matches, we've gone to the head official and the assistant official, and now a double stall warning against both wrestlers. Brian Manzi wants to see a little bit of action here on the feet.
Yeah, they've sparred long enough, Rob. It's about time that one of them opens up, and with being in the middle of the match right now, we can use some action.
We're past the halfway point here of the match. Less than a minute left, and Shaun Smith now in with the outside single, trying to finish it. He picks it up, trying to elevate it, and now Lovato in with the single on the counter, and he scores the takedown.
Great pursuit by Lovato.
Smith trying the roll to try and get out of it, and it looks like he has the loss of control in the escape, and now it's 3-1.
We should see things pick up a little bit right now. That was a nice flurry.
They go off the edge of the mat, 27 seconds left in the second period, and they'll start in the center on the feet. Crowd starting to get into this match a little bit, Ed, with that last flurry.
That's what it takes, Rob. Nice duck by Lovato. Once again, Smith with quick movement.
5 seconds left in the second period. 3-1 will be the score in favor of Mike Lovato of Albuquerque, New Mexico, going into the third period, and now Shaun Smith with the choice is going to take the bottom position, and if he escapes, he'll cut the lead to a point.
That's probably what we're going to see now, Rob. Smith just as good on the bottom as Lovato. Lovato getting out within the first 5 seconds, but with lightweights, this is rather typical. We'll see them go on their feet and pick up the action.
Smith starting with the sit out off the bottom, now trying to peel off that right hand.
One thing we can't forget, Rob, they've both been warned for stalling. Lovato snapping back, missed it. Smith on a head spin. Lovato seems to have a lot of good pressure up top.
Now Smith trying the stand up, trying to shuck Lovato off. Lovato still with the...
There it is.
Now Lovato penalized for stalling. That's his second caution, and the second one is a point.
Well, we had almost 30 seconds go by, and he had a near underhook and a waist ride. That was about it. Smith was initiating, nothing going on. I'd have to agree with that call. Unfortunately, now that hurts with a tie score of 3-3.
The point for stalling, and now the intentional escape awarded by Lovato ties the score 3-3, and we have 1:20 left to go. Now Shaun Smith trying to snap down the head.
Smith's probably going to have to open him up by working some angles. Stalking straight up and back is almost playing into Lovato. Lovato with the shorter build, believe it or not, out of two 103-pounders. But once again, going that front head and arm series, tried taking him into a spin and hanging out front with it right now with not a whole lot going on. Probably see a stalemate or beautiful barrel roll. Real nice.
The fireman's carry by Mike Lovato. Nothing yet.
A return. No
Shaun
point.
Smith counters out of it, and they go off the edge with 44 seconds left, still 3-3.
Great flurry.
Looked like Lovato had the 2 points on that fireman's carry, and a great scramble by Smith to get out of it. Now
Nice
Lovato
shrug.
again trying to spin behind.
Lovato's got that quick inside shrug. He's back to the dump again. He got his two.
And there is the takedown, and once again, Lovato is out in front. Second takedown of the match.
How about that speed, huh?
And it's 5-3, under 20 seconds left in the match, and Shaun Smith has to get that right arm free and get out and try something. Lovato now riding hard on top. 8 seconds left to go, and it looks like Mike Lovato is going to be our first high school state champion in '96. He gives up the intentional escape to make it 5-4, but Mike Lovato of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and West Mesa High School is the 103-pound National High School Wrestling Championships champion.
Well, it happened in spurts, Rob, but we got a little taste of excitement. Each time both kids exploded, there was a nice flurries, and Lovato coming out on top, 5-4.
A lot of good action, a lot of good shots by both wrestlers. Lovato controlling the tempo on the feet just a little bit more, and he got the benefit with the 2 takedowns in the win.
I'm with Mike Lovato, the winner at 103 pounds from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Mike, congratulations. You have to be really pleased with your effort tonight.
Yes, sir. It was pretty intense, but this is what I wanted really bad all year, and I was pushing myself at practice, working 3 times a day, and it paid off, and I'm real excited.
Things got a little dicey out there, particularly when you were called again for stalling, and then you let him go, and it was tied 3-3, but I guess you felt you could get a good takedown there, and your quickness really showed.
Yeah, I saw him in his other matches, and he was gassing on the later round, so I knew that if I just worked hard, kept on pushing him, going into him, and snapping and going, I would get that takedown, and I just didn't want to chance nothing at the last second. I wanted to win. I didn't want to go to overtime. I just wanted to keep on pushing him, keeping the match going my pace and the way I wanted it to go, and that's how it went.
Mike, congratulations. Mike Lovato, champion at 103 pounds.